You know what? I don't know what the is going on here anymore. Look, I have a dog. What's a language you'd like to learn? I don't know. Probably English. Does anybody remember the girl group Dream? No. Wait, is that her name? Forgettable. Running a country is very stressful. I was about to say special. What's wrong with me? Just because you had turned a year older doesn't mean you just get your ass eaten. None of this is funny. It's not that funny. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh my god, I have to giggle so bad. It wasn't even that funny. It's so sad how it hurts. I'm crying. Chungus hates it. Come back, honey. It was like silly or whatever. It wasn't that funny. But I can't stop laughing. It's so stupid.
No, actually, definitely did kill himself. We saw a video footage.
Oh my god! I can't stop crying! Hi, honey. It's okay. This isn't something that you just announced, sir. I think Courtney just broke. I know. It was funny. Oh, Chungus, what's wrong? Can someone please? I was gonna say, I don't know anymore. Oh, my fart cone. It just encourages retarded behavior. Oh, you guys. I don't think we need to watch some dude with a wine-stained mouth who brushes his hair with a balloon whine and cry about a man he hasn't spoken to in 10 years. It was fine. What was I doing again? Poor kid. It was kind of his fault. I'm drinking my Coors Light. Kiss my husband goodnight. Then I got in my truck. And then I yelled out, "What the?" This ain't your typical honky tonk. It's a really good song. Beep, 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 beep. This is Penelope Show. Do, 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 do. We're do, no, no. Boop, 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 boop. It's the Penelope Show. That's your song. Thank you. Beep, 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 beep. Do 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 do. Beep 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 beep. The Penelope Show. Oh. You couldn't give a about this, could you? Yeah. So what I've gathered from this is that I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hi. I feel like barfing. Yeah. So don't say Destiny or you're gonna get banned. I just ate a couple minutes ago. And I didn't think I went too crazy, but I also hadn't I didn't eat all day. And I think my body's just like, hey, get this out. Anyway. That's where I'm at. All right. So like the more recent streams, I don't really have anything planned. I started multiple rabbit holes and I didn't know what to do. So I just kept finding new ones. I saved nothing. But I can tell you the very little information that I remember. Yep. All right, let's say hi to everyone. Courtney Ross, hello, and Carrie R, hello. Bree the Booker, hello. And May, I hope you had a great birthday. I did, and that cricket is feeling better. She is, but Shongus puked last night. And the other two cute four-legged ladies are doing well too. Well, Penelope has her vet appointment on Friday. She's still, my poor baby. She's still whimpering. Adam Choi, hello. Look at that. It's spelled correctly. Forest Mommy. Forest Mommy. Everybody's favorite. Forest Mommy. Frank S, hello. I already forgot who I've said hello to. Saw, hello. Michael Coulter, hello. Healer. How's your Legion? Frank, okay, so Frank's making up a song here. It's fun to stay at the YMCA, and that's YouTube's Monday Courtney Astravaganza. I think my butt's only been seen on the YouTubes like maybe twice. Once? I don't really know. Twice. One time when Jim Stansel asked me to make my butt talk. And then another time when Mike Carlo asked to see it. So do with that what you will. But does that make it not an astravaganza because there's not really a lot of ass going on? Courtney's on with Adam tonight. It's true. Yeah, it's true. I'm going to throw up. Why did I... I'll put the link in the... I'll put the link in here when I figure out what in the hell I'm doing. It's the Penelope Show. We do not, hi, Lounge Singer. We do not endorse the respectable top your AI is wearing. Man, I'm telling you, that thing is all over the place. It doesn't understand breasts in the slightest. AV Tom, hello. We need the Tatterstan background back. Do we? Maybe we'll bring it back tonight. Spike Insanity. Hey, you cuckoo, Courtney. Ooh, I am cuckoo, aren't I? I am a kooky lady. Hiya. That's the best intro. Thank you. I kind of worked hard on it. I don't know. I worked on it by myself. I'm afraid Colton's mom may have done something to him. I haven't seen him anywhere. I've seen him in other people's chats before. And now I don't see him anywhere. But I guess I don't really watch a lot of people's stuff anymore. Like a lot of stuff that I watch is very different now. So maybe that's it. But wasn't he like a Zia watcher? I don't know. Kyle Klukin, what up? Tim F is here. What up? Is this IRL, Courtney? Well, I am now. Boop, 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 boop. The Penelope show. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm going to barf. Women's bodies react the same way to me. I'm telling you, like the image of destiny. When it's in my head. Start a new rabbit hole outside of the other ones. I mean, some of them aren't really rabbit holes. It's just like collecting information and like creating my own like content for it, you know? Are you going to be streaming with them tonight? Yes, this was confirmed a few hours ago. I don't know why I read it like that, Megwin. I'm sorry. I apologize. I think the 3 question marks really sent me into a... All you have to do is ask. Well, I mean, I didn't like take off my pants or anything. I just stood up and showed my butt. But yes, Jim did just, he just asked me to make my butt talk. And I tried, and then it didn't really work. Don't forget Zia's stream. Zia's stream. What is Zia's stream? What? Courtney, is there really an event with Forest Mommy called AskCon? Yes. Haven't you heard of AskButt? Okay, hold on. Russell Hall. Wait, hold on. All they had to do was ask. I didn't show any butthole. My pants stayed on. I said my pants were on and I just turned around. I just stood up and turned around. What did Destiny do now? Destiny makes me vomit. I miss Colton. I wonder where he's buried. Oh no. What if that was the perfect Guinevere impression? I love it tonight. Maybe it is. You'll never know. I know the truth. What up, James? Hello. See, Russell, Courtney showed B-hole on stream. I didn't show my butthole. I just stood up and turned around. That's funny. I seem to recall that I also asked you to make your butt talk. You know, like Ace Ventura, when he like, wah, 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 with his butt cheeks, like that. How many Zias do you know? Well, I know one, but she streams on Sunday nights, Tuesday nights, and Friday nights. So I'm trying to figure out what he means by Zia's stream. What was he referring to? Because I don't know. I don't know. What was he referring to? Was he insinuating that I was going to be on Zia's stream? Because I don't recall this, and that makes me worried because I feel like I would remember that. Or is he telling me to tell everybody to watch Zia tomorrow? Or like what? I wish Mint Julep and Viking were here. They'll be here soon. I hope. Colton took his mom to Korea, and that's how you know he's dead. Okay, what? Butt super man. Butt super chat Pac-Man. You saw him in Chrissy's. You get it. You saw him. Okay. A pee stream? Maybe it's her pee stream. Do more bikini streams with her to show off dead ass. Oh, I don't have any bikinis that fit right now. Maybe Zia did a golden showers only. I think maybe did he mean that like don't forget Zia's stream, like Colton is seen in Zia's stream? Maybe. I don't know. It's a mystery. Courtney makes, I do the cat cow noises. Or moo. You know? May I ask you a question? Yeah, see, that's essentially what Jim Stansel was trying to get me to do. And I almost fell over. So yeah. What was I just? Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here is the link to the stream tonight. After this, we're gonna go on over to Adam's stream, and I am going to subject him to some cosmopolitan quizzes, I think. Courtney, would you do a stream with Mike Harlow again? Yeah. When are you going to appear on Zira's podcast again? I don't know. Maybe one day soon. We have not scheduled anything, but I'm sure sometime soon. Courtney's going to play Jackbox tonight. Nope. I still will not. I am still boycotting Jackbox, but I encourage you guys to play once I leave. We could do Wheel of Fortune. I'd be fine with Wheel of Fortune. I'd be fine. We can invite Tony on, and then they can do their shopping stream. Why boycott? I didn't like it last time. I did not have a good time. You two gals have good chemistry. Thank you. Jim Stansel and or Cecil would do a show with you. I will, or should do a show with you. I was gonna say, what do you mean would? Jim Stansel and I have done a few shows with you. With me. What? Erase that from your memory, guys. That was dumb. Do you have any Prosecco? I do not. My bra will more than likely stay on tonight. We love Force Mommy and Courtney stream. I don't know why. I watched that back and I was hammered from like the beginning. And was very annoying. I was so annoying. Like I could see if you guys enjoyed it if you watched it on mute. But if you had the sound on, that was, except for that time when we were singing in sync Christmas songs. I feel like that was a pretty good. But other than that, I just asked the same like 3 different questions over and over and over and over and over and over again. Poor Forrest Mommy was just trying to keep the thing going, and here I was just, where did Tony go? If he should have just answered the fucking question, though. Just answer, where did you? I just let me know that you didn't die, or something. Why did you have to leave? OMG, hi GC. Where did Tony go? I don't know where Tony went, and I still ask that question on a regular basis. I'm just sober, and so I don't ask it like 67 times in a minute, you know? Where did he go? Somebody did say that he got embarrassed and left. Adam's AI picture of you is also way too flat. He also put a Star of David on you. Why the fuck did he put a Star of David on me? Wait a minute. How come I didn't even notice that? Adam, why did you? Oh, it looks like it's like a sun. It looks like it's just like a sun. That's suspicious, though. Why am I wearing a necklace? Take the necklace off, Adam. No way, Courtney's Jewish. Oh, I'm definitely not. There's nothing Jewish about me at all. You guys, my favorite thing about saying that Hitler is my great grandpa is that I am German, but he is not. And I am not Austrian. Grandpa's rolling in his grave. Yeah, Grandpa is pissed. Grandpa's like, what the fuck? I escaped to Argentina for this shit? I created train rides for this? Yeah, Grandpa's pissed. Sorry, great grandpa. Have any of you guys seen the new 2025 quarters? They made George Washington look weird as hell. I have not. I have not seen money. That's also another good indicator that I'm not Jewish. I haven't seen money in a very long time. Lounge singer, don't you dare say that about my dog. Take it back, lounge singer, or you're getting banned. But no, yeah, no. So like, I'm a poor and, well, hello, not Jewish. What about religion wise? No, I'm not gonna waste. I'm not gonna take the time to convert. Like, why? Most Europeans have a little bit of Jewish blood. I rebuke. Send Courtney money. Send me money if you believe I should be Jewish. Did she say she's a poor? I did. What did you? I don't know what what else. Is Penelope a Jew? She celebrates Hanukkah. Wait, no, she doesn't. Penelope. Oh, my little angel. Penelope, I'm talking to you. Dude, she does not give a shit. Oh, look, a penny. I mean, okay, there is that. Okay, everybody, somebody tell me what Russell Hall thought I said. I'm poor. I'm a poor. Yes, let me be a Jew for a day. Send me some money, please. Don't you mean Penelope? That is her name. She's Penelope. She is a dictator. And she is a vicious one at that. Russell, what did you think I said? I just want to know. Oh, why would I say that? If she's Penelope, what dictator is Cricket and which one is Chungus? Well, Chungus is definitely not a dictator. Like the thing is that Penelope runs this house with an iron fist. It's this like we all just live here. Okay. Like this, she owns the house and she runs this place. And now Cricket is like I would say if anything, she might be like a Nazi soldier, right? Like she's doing the work to protect the home. She's at war all the time against squirrels and birds and cats. But like Penelope runs this joint. And then Chungus she's just so sweet and so perfect. Are you trying to be comfortable, Cricket? Come here. Yeah. Is that what you were trying to do? Hold on a second, guys. I have to. We gotta rotate. There you go. Yeah, now you can put your head down. Yeah, look, put your head down. Oh, yes. You're a baby. Yep, you're a little baby. All right. Frank! I kind of have a thing for Jewesses, so I approve of your conversion. Well, thank you, Frank. I appreciate that. Jewish women are hot AF. Well, listen, I don't have the schnoz for it. I don't have anything. I don't have the hair for it. Plus, my family has like a bit of a history. She's so sweet and perfect. She's chunks of Clebold. Wait, isn't he like not a good guy? Hold on. Let me refresh my Joseph Goebbels. Former Chancellor of the German Reich. Oh, buddy. A German Nazi politician. My God. And philologist. What's a philologist? Well, Goebbels is real bad. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, who was the is that Gauleiter? Of Berlin, excuse me, chief propagandist. Not Chungus. He was one of Adolf Hitler's closest and most devoted followers. Well, if I'm Adolf Hitler, I do have to say Chungus is definitely my closest and most devoted follower out of all three of the dogs. She is the most, the most devoted. Penelope, on the other hand, is a terrorist. Okay, well, Joseph. Lounginger might be onto something here. Backhand, hello. Goebbels was in Inglourious Bastards. Well, I don't know if I think I saw part of that. See, you guys are listing off a bunch of names now that, oh, Jesus, more rabbit holes. He's up there with Reinhard Heinrich. Okay. I was going to suggest Francisco Franco. Is Francisco Franco a perfect angel? Like that Google's like, yeah, you want to find, you're just looking up pieces of shit. Okay. Spanish general and dictator who led the nationalist forces in overthrowing the Second Spanish Republic during the Spanish Civil War and therefore ruled over Spain from 1939 to 1975, assuming that the title caudillo, this period in Spanish history from the nationalist victory to Franco's death, is commonly known as Francoist Spain or as the Francoist dictatorship. This sounds terrible. No, she's a loving and faithful friend. That was not one of the 4 movies Courtney has seen. I said it was 8. I mean, if we take out the Star Wars movies, then it's been like, I don't know. It probably is more. Courtney, what's today's topic? I don't know, Backhand, because so this is what happened over the weekend. I just thought that I thought I remembered he wore a tan uniform like the color of Chungus's fur. Perfect. So this is Genghis Khan. Oh, my baby. Does that 8 include porn? No. No. I don't know how many movies I've seen, but it's not been a lot. So this is what happened over the weekend. So I oh, excuse me, hold on. I stumbled upon first of all, I stumbled upon the story of Cass Elliot from the Mamas and the Papas, and I realized that I've only heard like 2 of their songs. Okay, when I was a kid, I remember asking my mom about the Mamas and the Papas if they were like good, and she was like, "No, they suck." So I didn't listen to them like almost ever, but I do know some of their songs. And like, I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like they like fucking slap. But the story of Cass Elliot was like really sad. She died really young. And of course, like her friend made her a ham sandwich and some tea. And so the ham sandwich was sitting next to the bed. And of course, immediate rumors of she choked on a ham sandwich. She choked to death. Like, oh, that's so fucking gross. Yeah, California Dreamin' and Monday Monday are the 2 songs that I know. Mama Cass died after losing a lot of weight too. Yeah, it was a combination of like she had done a few too many drugs over like a short period of time. She had performed and then stayed up for she was awake for 36 hours straight. She performed and then partied after that. And so she was wearing her body out because she was also a mom. So she was like a mom, and then she was also like a Hollywood lady. She was like a Hollywood party animal, and she was also a performer. And so she was just like burning the candle at both ends. And so like that kind of behavior, whether or not there's drugs involved, will put a lot of strain on your heart. Like you have to fucking sleep. If you don't, your heart could give out. So then you put the drugs on top of that, and that's what did it. Did you know Mamas and the Papas music sheet for Straight Shooter was on the piano at the Tate murder scene? What? No. Who was playing it? Did Sharon Tate play piano? The Mamas and the Papas were fed plants. Were they? Interesting. I thought they were really good. But that was one thing that like actually that kept coming up. So like then part of Cass Elliott's story, this was so weird to me. So like Michelle Phillips was married to what's his butt? John Phillips, right? So they were married, but then she and like Cass Elliot had a crush on the other dude. What the fuck his name was? Hold on, let me should I start a whole series called Bad Storytelling? Where I don't actually like I just sort of like kind of skim through some stuff and then I just tell you what I vaguely remember. Like I don't take notes, I don't save anything, I don't nothing. Okay, Denny Doherty. So Cass Elliot had a crush on Denny Doherty. All right, and then Michelle Phillips was married to John, and then she had an affair with Denny Doherty, right? And of course, everyone says, you know, like, well, Cass Elliot, she was overweight and that's that was the only reason why he didn't like her. But then they all say like her big thing was that she had such a beautiful voice, right? No one really talks about like what a really like a great person she was in general or whatever, all the other things that make her so beautiful. It was just like she had a way better voice than Michelle. And then of course they're like, and Michelle's a bitch because she stabbed her friend Cass in the back. I'm like, I'm sorry, she stabbed Cass in the back? Cass wasn't in a relationship with Denny Doherty. He turned her down. He didn't like her. He wasn't into her because she decided not to lose weight. Okay. You know who she stabbed in the back though? Her fucking husband. That's what like blew me away was like, you don't care that Michelle Phillips stabbed her or that her ruined her marriage? That's her marriage. Oh, she stabbed her friend in the back because her friend had a crush on this guy and then she slept with him. It's not high school. They were adults at this point. It's not high school. Like, get over it. Okay, let's address these gifted memberships right quick before we move along. Who did they go to? Do I need to pull this up? All the leaves are down, and the sky was gray, and the sky was gray. Nope, you. Who's the first one? Okay, here we go. Oh my God, scroll up. Man. Where'd it go? There he goes. Son gifted a membership. And it went to Superior Nav. Have we seen Superior Nav in chat? I know that name. I'm familiar. And then the next one, Viking. And that went to Improbi. Never heard of that before in my life. And then Frank with the 5. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Help. Ooh, give it. Thank you, Frank. That went to Gen X to the 7th power. They have a beach picture for a profile. I thought it was Destiny. I was about to lose my shit. Kamikaze. I know Kamikaze. And Tiffany. Oh, we know Tiffany. Crispy6677. Fifi Gigantor. I like that name. But I don't know all these people. But that's fine. The only problem is that none of them are MA. Thank you, Frank and Viking and Saw. Now we have more very exciting streams ahead so we can spot my mom at her boyfriend's concert. Kami, I definitely said Kami. Kamikaze. Look, man, she got it. I'm retarded. Cami, it's Cami, but Kami. Anyway, so people kept saying, Michelle Phillips wouldn't be anything without Cass Elliot, which, by the way, her name is not Cass Elliot. It was what was it? Ellen Cohen, and she has a daughter. She named her daughter Owen. Okay, so at first when I realized this, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't realize. I guess she like legally changed her name to Cass Elliot. I thought it was just like a stage name and her name was still Cohen. And I was like, she fucking named her kid Owen Cohen. What kind of a monster are you? Owen Cohen. Yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? But her daughter goes by Owen Elliot. So I guess, I don't know if she legally changed her name to Owen Elliot so that she could, so it'd be like easier because she like wrote a book and stuff like that. And so maybe she wanted her name to be similar to her mom's stage name so that she could, like when she told her story, because it was about her mom or her, at least I don't remember if it was exactly like all about her mom or if it was just like her story of like her life with her mom, or I don't really know, but I know that she talked about her mom a lot in the book. I didn't read it, surprise. So maybe that was just what it was, is that if her name was Owen Cohen, people would be like, how the fuck do you know Cass Elliot? But if she was Owen Elliot, then. But Cass Elliot was Jewish. She was Jewish. Yep. She looks very Jewish. She looks like she might have hung out in a concentration camp at some point. But just, it just appears that way. Anyway, so like I was saying before, people kept trying to like create this like insane rivalry between them because Michelle Phillips decided to step out on her marriage and sleep with a guy that Cass Elliot had a crush on. But like, who fucking cares if she had a crush on him? I mean, yeah, like if you're a married woman, you should be faithful. But like, I don't understand how that's more of a betrayal to your fat friend who won't lose weight and like can't figure out why men don't like her. Where like she cheated on her husband. I don't understand how that's not more repulsive to you. She cheated on her husband. That to me is a way bigger betrayal than sleeping with some guy that won't give your friend the time of day. That's not betrayal to your friend. Concentration camp, she outweighed the So in a way, the ham sandwich was just doing Hitler's job. Oh my God, Russell. No. Did these same band dynamics happen in Crossbone River? No. No. Well, it was all men. So, you know, there's that. And Bill, you know, he was with my mom. Then Jay was with her friend for a while. Both relationships ended. Probably because they were young men in bands and they were doing things that young men in bands do. But the drummer was married and he was just like he was just like a guy. You know, he was just like a guy that played the drums. He wasn't really, Todd the dog, on the other hand, called himself Todd the dog. And so I think he might have been a bit of a dog. I guess there was no cheese with that ham sandwich. Well, it wasn't kosher. So that's not kosher. But yeah, I just think that it's so weird to like create that type of competition, like for fans, like create that type of competition between those two women. When like Michelle was in the wrong when she had an affair, like she cheated on her husband. Like, yeah, it's like it sucks, you know, if you're into somebody and then somebody that you're friends with sleeps with them, you know, it definitely is like oh wow, okay. Won't be telling them about it next time. But it's just, again, 8 billion people in the world. If that guy doesn't want to sleep with you, that's a problem because men want to put their peepees in like pretty much anything. And so like if he's looking at you, a woman, and is like, just know that you are less sexually enticing than a McChicken. Yeah. Or a pie. Nothing sharp though. I know. Yeah. That right. But you guys, you want to put your pee-pee in soft, slippery things on a regular basis. And so like if a man is looking at you and is like, no, thank you, then I would say you're less sexually enticing. She thinks we fuck McChicken. Okay, sorry. You're less sexually enticing than a fleshlight. Is that better? Not interested in sticking my pecker in anyone I currently know. Women be crazy. Hey, fair enough. I just think that like if a woman, she, you know what I'm saying? Definitely less sexually enticing than the chicken you get. Yeah, what a beautiful surprise that was, the McDickin. I know a guy who banged his grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, so this guy banged a grilled cheese sandwich, okay? When I was a kid, there was a whole movie made about a guy having sex with a pie. Okay? So if you're hearing about that and then a man is like, I don't want to have sex with you, you lose some weight. When you say fleshlight, are you trying to say women? Why don't you just say women? No, I'm saying a fleshlight. I'm saying an inanimate object, something that is not a woman. Some guys are just hornballs, I guess. They need help. Well, I mean, there is that. Not every dude is just sticking their pee-pee in their food. Some guys are just more desperate than others to not use their hand, I suppose. But men like having sex with beautiful women, and so like if he's turning you down, the chances are you're not very pretty. There's a video out there from India where some guy caught some weirdo freaking fucking a muffler. Yeah, so like a muffler. But you're a woman. You're a grown woman telling this guy, "What up, baby?" And he's like, mm-mm. Or you smell bad. Well, I mean, when you're a certain size, it causes some smells. I could bang a triangle. What? Like the instrument? Like the ding? Wait, there's a video of a guy porking the front grill of an SUV. Women are known to marry trees and bridges. Okay, whoa. Those are like the uber insane ones, all right? Oh, like a grilled cheese cut into triangles. Oh, I thought he meant he would put his pee-pee in the instrument. JD Vance fucked his couch. And okay, here's the thing. When people were trying to like debunk that, I was like, wait. No. This guy's my age. All right. And he's you know, he's Donald Trump's running mate. Okay. I think that if you're my age and you're trying to be a public servant, I think that you should have fucked the couch or something equally inanimate. Okay, I feel like that's pretty normal for men from my group, my age group, fucking a couch when they're in college. Even worse, JD Vance fucked an Indian. Now that's I have more of a problem with. Okay, I could call people to dinner with it. With me. Ding. Okay, back to Cass Elliot. I think that's really it, though. Like the information I gathered was that. Oh, well, okay. So then people kept saying that like she was a way better singer than Michelle, but what songs would I listen to that would showcase Cass Elliott's voice, and then what would I listen to that would showcase Michelle's voice? Because I just hear like a shit ton of harmonies, right? And so I haven't heard like we can't trust women around any long vegetables or long foods. I don't know how, like, do women actually do that? Courtney, I'll just ask you, do you want a nice coffee? No, I don't need anything right now, to be honest. I'm like so full. I ate too much right before stream. What was the couch wearing? Maybe the couch said like, yeah, what up? We don't know. But like, anyway, back to the mamas and the papas, you freaks. I would never fork a couch. Not after that episode of Always Sunny. Are you talking about when thank you for the $5, Russell. The first episode that came to my mind was when Frank and Charlie were sharing the fold-out bed on the couch and they're pooping in it. Is that the one you're talking about, or is Southwest? Hello, yeah, you. Is that the episode you're talking about, Russell? When Danny DeVito crawled out of the couch butt naked. Oh, when he crawled out of the couch butt naked. I was thinking of the one where he pooped in the couch. Is that the same one? I don't remember. I haven't watched in so long. No, the one I just said. Okay, so they are separate. Well, yeah, that doesn't sound like a couch that you would want to have That is not a kilf, as one might say, a couch I'd like to fuck. Or at least a colf, couch you would like to fuck. And this time it's spelled just you, not Y-O-U. Frank, I would never fuck a couch. I want it to mean something. I only fuck love seats. All right, back to what I was trying to say. Man, we are just derailing into fucking inanimate objects. All I was trying to say in that situation is that she did not betray her friend just because her friend had a crush on a guy and she slept with the guy. She betrayed her husband. And also, like, you can't think of it as betrayal if your feelings for a guy are not reciprocated. Like, he wasn't into you because you're fat. That's all. So, but I want to understand this competition though between them saying that like, or people saying that like Cass Elliot had a much better singing voice than Michelle Phillips. I need to know what songs I'm supposed to listen to hear for myself. Is that all the information that I had? Is that all? I think that's it. She died. She did drugs. She had a crush on the guy. Michelle Phillips. Yeah, I think that was it. Jesus, Russell, come on. All right, well, that was the story of the mamas and the papas. So there's that happened. And then I also just found out that one of the guys from Kross died. Was she ever a mama? She had a daughter named Owen Cohen. Yeah. Yep. So I found out that the dude from Kross died. One of the dudes from Kross, which, by the way, they grew up to look a little weird. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. Yeah, that's evil to name your kid something that rhymes. Yeah, but she goes by Elliot. She goes by Owen Elliot. So I don't know how that all went down. I thought Owen Cohen was a guy. No, it's Cass Elliott's daughter. Kross guy died a couple years ago. He died in 2023. It's just, I just now found out because it was never important. But you see, I thought they died sooner. Right? I thought it was like a much earlier situation. So I was even more surprised that it was as recent as 2013. Did he jump into a pile of drugs? Yes. Did they bury him in a backwards suit? I don't think so. Well, they tried to get rid of the backwards clothing. See, you didn't even know this part. They got rid of the whole backwards clothing thing by the time their second album came out. They're like, okay, we're gonna shed this image. We're gonna do something new. I mean, I'd imagine that was like terribly uncomfortable, and they felt retarded. And I always mix up Kross and House of Pain because they both have jumping songs. Yeah. It's just that one of them is a couple of 13-year-old boys. And isn't House of Pain, isn't that guy white? Back it up, back it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. That guy, is he white or am I remembering something else? But I thought they died sooner. And then I was like, oh, okay, this must have been gang related. And then it wasn't. So he wait, Everlast. Wait, hold on. What? House of Pain. Okay, that guy's white. That's yeah. Oh, they're all okay there because there's 3 of them. Wow, that guy, he's old. So Everlast was the one guy, and then there's DJ Lethal and Danny Boy. They have a song called Top of the Morning to Ya. Are they Irish? Not to be confused with the song, with Foo Fighters' song Everlast or Everlong. I just confused them. And I wonder when I sing along with you, will everything will ever feel this good forever. Well, that's a good song. Okay. So I thought they died sooner because they just fell off the face of the earth. But it turns out Jermaine Dupri kept them under his wing. And they were releasing their music to no one because we all thought they died. One of them's still alive, apparently. But yeah, but the one that died, it was not in the late 90s or early 2000s, okay? It was not gang related, nor was it at the hands of P. Diddy and or Jermaine Dupri. Instead, it was just a drug overdose by himself in his house in 2013. Right? You talk about like just a what's the word? Just a anticlimactic situation. Right. Nothing exciting happened. I thought there was a shooting, but there wasn't. I don't really know. Is Kriss or Kross alive? Listen, I don't know. That hurt, Courtney. You called Everlast old. He's 3 years younger than me. Well, he aged himself. He looks old. I was gonna say he looks dead. He olded himself. He looks, well, in that picture, he looked old. Irish. Top of the morning to ya. I sound like that, right? Frank, that doesn't mean that you olded yourself. You don't have to be old like him. He olded himself. So you know who else did? Fred Durst. He olded himself. You don't have to old yourself. Who's alive? The one of the Cross guys. Hold on. Let's just. Daddy Mac will make you jump. Okay, wait. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. So Chris Kelly is the one that died, and then there's the other one that looked whiter. He is still alive. Daddy Mac is what he went by. A Mac Daddy make you jump. A Daddy Mac will make you. Both of their names were Chris. There was Chris Mac Daddy Kelly, and then Chris Daddy Mac Smith. And Chris Mac Daddy Kelly is the one who died. Yeah. I like when you do an Irish accent. Top of the morning to you. Oh yeah, a chirp. That's chirp. They're a hard worker. Did they wear K-Swiss? Fuck if I know. Yeah, this doesn't say anything about K-Swiss. They wore their clothes backwards, and they had the one song that everybody liked, and then I thought they died. How about Kid and Play? Fuck if I know. I don't know. A purple burglar alarm. I think that was the Scottish that can't say purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar, because they have purple. Should I send Count Dankula the link? See if maybe he wants to come on and try to say purple burglar alarm. My man says he met both Kriss and Kross, and they are both assholes. Well, one of them isn't an asshole because he died. I mean, they became famous when they were like 13. They can't say muffin perpa gurk. You guys can't say it either. Muffin perpa gurk, not dirk. Gurk, not gurk. G. Muffin perpa gurk. But that name didn't stick. Chungus is just Chungus. Hey, sweet girl. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Yeah, she barfed last night. I saw your boy Ronnie Radke on Saturday. Did he answer the age-old question? Why do good girls like bad guys? I had this question for a really long time, but I'm a bad boy and it's plain to see. So why do good girls fall in love with me? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's the only song I really remember of his. Because I know he did that other one about being a drug addict or whatever, but I don't remember how that goes. And he was like an Asian lady at the time when that song came out. He didn't answer it per se. Okay. Okay. Well, did you talk to him about that catfishing situation? I legitimately hate Ronnie Radke. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Ronnie Radke. I'm fascinated by that fucking weirdo. Okay. Did you know he has a bird? He has a pet bird. He did an interview with Blair White once. Wait, he catfishes people as Miss Swan while other people catfish people as wait, what? Hold on, what? MA, what? MA, what? Miss Swan has a bird? He has a bird. Does the bird swear? I don't know. I just saw he did an interview with Blair White and he had the bird with him the whole time. I just Googled Ronnie Radke because I have no idea who that is. Viking, where were you when I talked about him? I shared the music video. I sang you the song. You said he was an Asian lady. Oh. He did catfish as an Asian lady one time. There was a time when he catfished as an Asian lady. He got out of jail. He went to prison because someone died. And so he went to prison and then he got out and he was an Asian lady. Yeah. He looking like a man. That's the thing. He still did actually technically look like a man. It's just he also looks like an Asian lady. So yeah, you know what? MA is onto something here. He catfished as MA, and then somebody else pretended to be him and catfished other people pretending to be him, which that person was a bit sloppy. And so I don't understand why people fell for it, but what are you going to do? Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, that song is a fucking banger. I don't remember all of it, actually. Sorry. What's wrong, Choo Choo? Oh my God, she's so amazing. What's wrong, honey? Okay, so that was another one. What was another situation that oh. Sue Clebold. Do you remember her? We don't remember her. Her son is dead. Her son was one of the Columbine guys. And here's the thing. She did a TEDx talk. I did not watch the TEDx talk, but I was listening to this person do a review of the TEDx talk and her book. And let me tell you, no words, okay? The woman wants to take zero responsibility for any of her parenting at all. Okay. She thinks that she was very involved, even though she straight up was like, I had no idea that my son was making a bomb in the garage. How the fuck did you not know that? How did you not know that your son was making a bomb in your garage? And you're gonna act like you were such an involved parent. You didn't even know that your son was making explosives in a garage. Your garage that you paid for. Not very involved, if you ask me. But no, she definitely is trying to capitalize off of her son's horrible actions. And it's very gross. Like so many people, that like responses that I saw to like the stuff that I was watching, they're all like, dude, if my kid did something like this, I would fall off the face of the earth. No one would ever know of my existence. They would think that I died too. But no, she is like desperate for the spotlight. She wants everybody to know that she was the best mom ever and it wasn't her fault. Yeah, it wasn't your fault in that you didn't get the firearms like some girl that had a crush on one of the kids did. You didn't get a firearm and make a bomb and go to a school and try to blow it up and shoot a bunch of kids and like you didn't do that. You didn't do all those things. No. So like that's not your fault. But to think that like your parenting did not shape your child's thought process at all. Did Sue write a book about that stuff? Yeah, she is dead. Is she dead? Of all the things that I was watching, Sue Clear. I don't think she's dead. No, I don't. No, she's not dead. Yeah, she's not dead. Who's dead? Hi, Sam. Yeah, still not Sue Clebold. Okay, who's dead then? Both of those losers were arrested a year before for theft. Yeah, well, and like from what it sounds like, the other one, not Sue's kid, but the other retard, he was like the bad influence, and Sue's kid. I don't like to call them by their names because who cares? They don't deserve names. Ronnie Spector. Oh well, we're not talking about him. Her, whatever. Ronnie Spector. Okay. But so it does seem like the other one was like the bad influence, but Sue was just letting her son hang out with him, knowing that he was a bad influence, and then again was like acting like she was so involved, but like you knew that this kid was hanging out with a kid that like was up to no good, and you still let him go hang out with him instead of being like, no, you're my child, you don't hang out with him, you can find better friends. I'll stay as long as it takes to launder, shower, and pass out. Well, Sam. I'm tired, but that's not the point of this. Point is, Sue Clebold does not care that her son was up to no good and hanging out with kids that were up to no good. She thinks that she still was very involved with him as a parent, and that she knew everything that he was up to. Ronnie Spector offed his wife after making the wall of sound. I'm very confused. Where did this come from? Where did Ronnie Spector come from? Why are we talking about this? I thought we were talking about Sue Clebold. Hello? Ronnie was the wife. Phil Spector was the producer. Phil Spector, and he's in prison now, yeah? Or is he dead? Did he die? Dude, wasn't he like basically going insane during trial? that fucking crazy ass hair and stuff. Like he would show up with different wigs and everything. Phil Spector. Why are we talking about Phil Spector though? What does Phil Spector have to do with this? You're talking about Ronnie Radke and the catfishing situation, and then Frank threatened to catfish people as me, so I would catfish him as Ronnie Spector, and it's gone. Okay. See? Why did he kill someone again? Phil Spector, he was off his rocker, I believe. Murder of Lana Clark. Oh, yeah. Wasn't that the Playboy model chick? And he, like, basically kidnapped her? Like, her, what was like a false imprisonment thing? Right? That was him, right? He had the chick over. Wasn't he a lawyer? He was a music exec, I believe. Right? Why do good girls like bad guys? I had this question for a really long time. Been a bad boy, and it's plain to see. So why do good girls fall in love with me? Man, this is not helping me at all. I saw an HBO special about it. A dude was totally framed. Was he? Who did it then? Who was there? Who killed her and not him? Oh, he's dead. He died in 2021. Okay. Yeah. If I remember correctly though, he kept showing up to court in like very bizarro wigs. Why did he go into public like this? Why did he? Oh my God. Why did he show? Oh, he looks gay there. Okay. Wow, he looks really happy to be in prison. Is that a wig? I thought it was teased out. I thought he like. I thought I saw something that his hair was like different every single day, and like he was showing up in different wigs. Phil Spector. Let's see here. Wigs. So this is this well, it says wigs of Phil Spector, but I don't think this one is a wig. This doesn't really look like a wig to me, but the rest of these do look like they're probably wigs. But that's Phil Spector and his wigs. Holy hell. Yeah, that was I don't remember what I was saying. Yeah, so that's Phil Spector and his wigs. He looks super happy in lockup. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I don't know. It's hard to believe that he was framed when he is that much of a lunatic. I thought it was called a hairpiece when you're a guy. Well, I mean, if it's a hairpiece if it's like a toupee, but like if that was a full on fucking wig. You have that gay Radke song stuck in my head? Yeah. What do good girls like bad guys? I had this question for a really long time. I've been a bad boy and it's plain to see. So why do good girls fall in love with me? Whoa, 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 whoa. Mm-hmm. It's a banger, even though, again, I don't even know if I've listened to that song in its entirety, and I could not serenade you with the majority of it. So I still believe it's a banger. I'm really full. If anybody here mentions Destiny, you're all going to get banned. Because I might barf because I'm very, very full. It's the throbbing in their pussy. What? What? Man, Julep's here, you guys. Get money. Get money. We just did a breakdown of the different little deep dives that, or not deep dives. They were definitely not deep dives. But you know, it's a little my intro to potential rabbit holes. The dude from Cross died in 2013. A lot of surprises with that one. Cass Elliot was too fat for Denny Doherty, and still didn't lose weight. Sue Clebold is a nut job, and now Phil Spector. You know, I know who this is. This is not. Oh my god, I hate you. I hate you. Yeah, thank you, Russell. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Frank, how dare you? You guys, I'm gonna barf. Not Gino. I know this is you. I'm gonna barf. Oh my god. Oh no, 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 no. Why do you do this to me? I disagree. Cass is probably super skinny now. Well, she died in, God, what was it, the 70s? When did she die? Yeah, 74. So she definitely is skinny now. Maybe Michelle was right when they won that, I think it was Hall of Fame award or some type of shit. She was like, she's wearing a size 6 Terry Mugler dress. That was shitty of you, Michelle. Don't know why you needed to say that, but would you like to engage in a debate about why you should sleep with me? No. No. Make it stop. Did she get buried or cremated? He's disgusting. Thank you. He's disgusting. I don't know why it makes me gag so easily. Poor girl. Poor little baby. Is she okay? But still, I think that it's so stupid that people try to say that Michelle Phillips betrayed her friend just because she slept with one of their bandmates when they don't even care that, like, she cheated on her husband. She cheated on her husband. Isn't that betrayal? Isn't that betrayal to your husband? Yeah, look at his doughy body and his meth mouth. I know how it like moves around when he talks. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Well, he's a PDF file, and so oh, Viking, no. Ugh. Now, I don't know what else you guys are talking about, or who I should say. Well, so okay, so the mom of one of the Columbine guys, she's an absolute nut job and doesn't want to take any responsibility for her parenting. She wants everyone to feel sorry for her because her kid killed a bunch of people when he back in the 90s, which is absolutely insane. And then Cass Elliot was fat, and people felt sorry for her instead of being like they were like the original, like fat acceptance folk, and they're like, oh my god, no, she's like so much better than Michelle Phillips because she like has a better voice or something and whatever. And then like there was a ham sandwich, she died, Cass Elliot died, and there was a ham sandwich, and then of course everybody's like, oh my gosh, she choked and died on a ham sandwich, even though like she had a heart attack because she did too many drugs and she had been awake for 36 hours partying and shit. And then the dude from Kross died, but he didn't die in the late 90s like I thought he did. It was in 2013, and it wasn't gang related either, nor was it at like the hands of P. Diddy or Jermaine Dupri. Instead, he just had it was a drug overdose in his house. I thought it was gang related. Okay. Anyway, I hate the fat positivity freaks. Yeah, she was like the original Lizzo. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. She had a beautiful voice, but like, that doesn't mean that Denny Doherty needs to sleep with you. Like, that he's not. Oh, God. Destiny joined the chat. Destiny, no, that's not real Destiny. That's not Gino. That's his real name. Kross just opened for Men at Work and Toto at the Garden State Arts Center. What? Why would, but this is like the Beach Boys continuing to tour. All of the Wilsons are dead. What are we doing? What are we doing? Christopher Cross? Is he alive? Is Christopher Cross alive? Christopher Cross. Looks like he's alive. Yeah. Oh, he's only 74. Sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it could be. Heard it could be. Just a dream when you carry me. Soon I will be free. Isn't that that's In Sync covered that song. Yeah. All the original members of Leonard Skinner are dead, but the band still tours. Like, what even is that even? What are we? I cannot compute. I don't understand. Courtney, what are your thoughts on that piece of shit that murdered the poor Ukrainian girl? We're supposed to keep this a little bit more lighthearted around here. I think that he should be publicly executed. I think that he's a piece of crap. I think that the judge that kept letting him, he had like a shit ton of priors, The judge that kept letting him get off with those priors also needs to be publicly executed, or at least fired. I think both, though. Like, she should get fired, and then like 3 months later, just like, surprise, bitch! Now she gets publicly executed too. Or why are we talking about musicians that aren't in Crossbone River? Oh man. Wait, how does it go? And I don't know where I'm going. The musings of tortured industrialists who keep shit based. Yes, Plotbot, thank you for that. He should be locked in a cell with Phil Spector. Phil Spector is dead. He's dead in the ground. He's dead in the ground. Dun, 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 dun. How does that song go? And I just don't understand, no, why I feel like a stranger. Let's talk about the leprechaun. Is that the guy that replaced you? Or Bill? Or I can't keep this story straight anymore because originally when I was okay, so if you guys don't know, there was a band called Crossbone River in the 90s. They were a band that was very local in Washington State. They didn't really get a lot of like nationwide notoriety. They're very, very local. And my mom dated the bass player when I was a little kid. And so on a members only stream, I was like, yeah, we're gonna watch some videos. They have a YouTube channel. So I was like, we're gonna watch these videos. We're gonna listen to this music from when I was a kid. And then Frank was like, oh, and I was like, yeah, my mom dated the bass player. And then Frank was like, yeah, that was me. I dated Courtney's mom. And then like that story has snowballed and turned into something that I don't understand anymore. Yeah. And what did you leave besides this anger? I love that song. That's such a good song. My uncle is in the band Sons of the Desert, which did the song Dance by Leanne Womack. Wait, really? So like were they were the original like recording artists for it, or did they write it for her? Wow, that's actually more success than Crossbone River experienced. Crossbone River really should have gone the distance, really. Thank you, Plotbot, for your update. We appreciate it. So stupid. Okay, wait, hold on. Just as foreign as the skies. And what did you leave besides this anger? How come you never said goodbye? Okay, so tonight I'm going to be like right after this, I'm gonna hop off and then I'm gonna go on over to Adam's stream. And there's the link so you guys can come and watch. I might give Tony the link. Should I send Tony the link and then we can have Tony on and he could show us cool t-shirts or whatever the hell he does? What does he do? What's the members only stream? It is I don't remember. I hate you. How come you never said goodbye? It's a very recent one. It should. It's. You are what? You want the last one? I think So pasty. He's like see-through. It's so gross. Goodbye. Yeah. Ooh. Here we go. Oh, yeah. It is very recent. Yay. Woo. All right, Mint. There's the members only stream. Sorry. Penelope's dreaming, but I thought she was whimpering for a second. Dude, she's like, can you hear that? Oh, of course she stopped. Do it again. Hi, Penelope. Oh, all of that was weird. She was dreaming, but I thought she was like in pain. I thought she was whimpering for a second. She just, her eyes were open. And so when I looked at her and she was like looking back at me, I was like, oh my God, what the hell is going on with my dog? She's fine. She was just like, Greta Thunberg just had her boat drone struck by Israel. The only surprise about that at all is how long it took. Man, I burped quite a bit. I think I'm burping because of all the gagging. I think it caused a bunch of. Where are we going after this? I am going to be on Adam's stream. Oh, please. Here. So that's the link to Adam's stream where I'm going to be hopping on with him, and I'm going to subject him to some cosmopolitan quizzes and I don't know what else we're going to be doing. I'm burping because of all of the gagging. Yeah, well, because not Gino decided to make a fake Destiny account, and now he has the. I made the mistake of giving him the picture, the beach picture. I'm going to work drunk. Oh no. Yes, girl. I love it. I hope you have the best time drunk at work. Penelope doesn't care if she scares her mom. Penelope is a dictator. She runs this house with an iron fist. You know what she started doing when she was like in a lot of pain? Before I like made the vet appointment and stuff. If I like was in one room and left that room, went to another room, she would try to follow me around, but she didn't want to all the time. So she would bark at me to come and get her and carry her around the house so that she could follow me around without like jumping off of my bed or jumping off of the couch and wandering around. Like she would just bark at me to carry her around. So I had to do that for a couple of days. Cause I've got burps in my throat and puke. I know. Well, all that. What? Why is it so easy? God. I don't understand why it's like so easy for me to gag that hard. Like just thinking of that guy. Ooh, that hurt. Man. It's okay, Choo Choo. Poor Chungus. Okay, so there's some like other deep dive that we want to go down. Is there anything else that we would want to talk about that was okay? So Kross, the dude from Kross died. Yeah, the Sue Clebold or whatever, however you say her name, like that really threw me off. Like, your kid killed other kids. I just don't understand how you would try and be like a victim in that situation. What did we learn today? What did we learn today? I already forgot which one it was. Hold on. Yeah, but which one were you? Kriss Mac Daddy Kelly died much later than we thought. And not in the manner that we thought that he died, because we thought he died earlier and not from drugs. What else did we learn? Sue Clebold. And then, Cass Elliot did not choke on a ham sandwich and died. No. But she was fat and Jewish. But she was fat. Michelle Phillips did not betray Cass Elliot by sleeping with Denny Doherty. No, she betrayed her husband by sleeping with Denny Doherty. She betrayed her husband by cheating on her husband. She is, because Cass Elliot, it doesn't matter that Cass Elliot liked him. He thought she was fat. Because she was. Like, is it sad that she died? Yeah, that sucks. That's really sad. She was still fat. Sorry, but she was fat. What are you gonna do? Phil Spector had wigs. Yeah, some of us didn't know that until today. But we did know that Ronnie Spector was dead. Yeah. And now we found out that Phil Spector also is dead. I think all of the mamas and papas are dead, right? That's a very dumb name for a band. I think they should have named themselves something else. But they're dead, so it doesn't really matter. Let's see here. Are you dead? Is she alive? Is Michelle Phillips still alive? Oh, shit. It looks like she's still alive. She definitely looks like she's in her 80s. Ooh. I thought she died. Michelle is alive, I think. Yeah, it looks like she's still alive. Okay. Well, John Phillips, are you still alive? He died. Oh, 2001 he died. How did he die? How did you die? John Phillips. How did you die? John Phillips. I want to know. I don't care about any of this. I want to know how he died. How did you die, John Phillips? How did you die, John Phillips? How did John Phillips die? Okay, well, you know what, John Phillips? I don't really care anymore. You're annoying. Okay. Mickey McFarlane. What the fuck kind of name? Denny Doherty. He's died. He's died. How did he die? Well, he died in 2007. So he died in what was it? So the one guy, John, he died in 2001. Denny Doherty died. So Michelle Phillips is the remaining member. She's still alive. Huh. He also slept with his daughter Mackenzie. Which one? Denny Doherty? There was the one. He choked on the other half of the sandwich. Oh, wait. How did you die, John Phillips? Oh, Mackenzie Phillips. Mackenzie Phillips said that John injected her with cocaine and heroin. Oh, yeah, didn't she like write a book about? Wait, which one is the one that? Oh, wait, yeah. So Owen Elliot, the Cass Elliott's daughter, she was also supposed to be in Wilson Phillips, but they didn't let her in there because she apparently she was too talented or something stupid. She was the one on One Day at a Time. Yeah, that narrows it down. John Phillips banged his own daughter. So Mackenzie Phillips was one that okay. And then but Mackenzie Phillips and China Phillips they're half sisters, okay? Oh God. So it's China Phillips, Bijou Phillips, right? Wait, no, Bijou Phillips, shit. Wilson Phillips. All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gay, and the sky is gay. So it was China Phillips, Carney Wilson, Wendy Wilson. So which one's Bijou Phillips? Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. You know what we need to do? We need to like outlaw nepo babies. Okay, no, this needs to stop. I am so sick and tired. Like the majority of talent in Hollywood is a bunch of fucking nepo babies that are not that good at what they do. I'm sorry, but anybody could have. Someday somebody's gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye. Tell them, baby, are you gonna let them hold you down and make you cry? Did you know things have changed? Anyone can fucking do that. Anyone can do that. Anyone. Okay? It wasn't a good song. They weren't that talented. I said it. I don't care that your parents were in a band. I don't care. You did not do what your parents did. You just fucking didn't. Bijou Phillips is John Phillips' daughter. So it's another one of his kids. So, yeah. So you got Bijou Phillips. She was an actor and a model or something, right? And like China Phillips, Carney Wilson, none of them went on to do anything after that stupid band. Bijou Phillips, no, like, does anybody actually like know what she ever did? What she was in? I don't. But then again, I don't even know what a movie is. So it's just it's just absolutely insane. I get it. If your kid's actually talented and you have the connections, all right, fine. But that's not very often. It's actually not very often. Drew Barrymore, oh my God, she's so, no, she's not. Gwyneth Paltrow, another Nepo baby. Yeah, both are Nepo babies, and they both aren't that great. Blake Lively, a Nepo baby. Yeah, she's like so talented, right? She's just like, I gotta go. She's just like, she's just really like, she's just such a good actress. No, she's not. She's a fucking retard. They all suck. They all suck. Like the only one that I'm okay with is Kaya Gerber because that woman is fucking stunning. Her mom, Cindy Crawford, was a beautiful model in the 90s. And yeah, I gotta say, she's like probably hotter than her mom. I could see her being a model. And anything else? Fuck off. Also, why should we know what models' names are? They're just models. They walk down the runway, wear the clothes that I'm going to go buy, and shut the fuck up. I don't need to know your name. Tyra Banks, Naomi Campbell, even Cindy Crawford, Nikki Taylor, who I have to say she is like fucking beautiful. But all of them, I was like, Janice Dickinson, I don't care what your fucking name is. Wear the makeup, wear the clothes, and get out of my face. Nepo baby, how dare you? At 14, Phillips left school and moved into her own apartment with a housekeeper just off of Fifth Avenue. Yeah. Nobody paid for that but her. Yay. Sure. Paltrow had to bang Weinstein for fame. She put in the work. And that makes it better. She's still cranky Courtney. I'm just over it. With the Nepo baby shit. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what triggered me here with the Phillips. I can't keep the Phillips kids straight because all of them, for some reason, deserve to have some type of job in the spotlight. And none of them were talented. Like John Phillips, you ruined everything. Lottie Moss's whole life is complaining that she's Kate Moss's little sister. I mean, to be honest, like, you know what? If you're somebody's sister or brother or child or whatever, and you just want to start your own fucking social media account where all you do is whine and complain about being related to those people, okay, fine. Who the fuck is Lottie Moss? She just said she's Kate Moss's sister. But like Mariah Carey, she has a sister. I don't even know her name, but her whole life was basically trying to sue Mariah and complain about her existence because that was her sister and she had money. That was it. That was her whole existence. Now she's dead. She had AIDS. She was a prostitute. Yeah. What does she do? I don't know. I think she just I think Mint already explained all of this. Lottie Moss, her job is complaining about being Kate Moss's sister. What a dumb name, Lottie. Dude, that's her? That's Lottie Moss? Whoa, hold on. She's kind of hot. She's pretty hot. That's her? I'm kind of surprised that she isn't the one that's the model. I always thought Kate Moss was weird looking. That's interesting. I don't know. I feel like she's like the hot sister. Oh, Kate Moss is like 100,000 pounds lighter than her, right? Like she's like rail thin. Whereas like the sister is like rather much, well, I mean, she's still petite, but she's like much more curvy. She's got some jugs and like a nice little juicy booty there. And so she's self-conscious because her sister is like flat as a board. Dude. I don't know, man. She's fucking hot. I agree. Kate Moss is mid. I was always surprised that she was she's like praised as being so hot. Like she was heroin chic thin, like we needed in the 90s. That's what is the thing in the 90s. But like Courtney, I think you're right. I think Cindy Crawford's daughter is better looking than her mother. I don't know what happened. I remember seeing a picture of her and was like, Jesus criminy, because I always thought like Cindy Crawford was just insanely beautiful. Like it was impossible to be as beautiful as her. And then like this, oh my God. I mean, granted, obviously Cindy Crawford is like has aged. But you like this picture of them together. I just like remembering what Cindy Crawford looked like back in the 90s. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's very possible that she's hotter than her mom was. Cindy Crawford still looks hot as shit, though. I mean, obviously she's like older now, but man, the woman just has always been incredibly beautiful. Yeah, Kaya Gerber is hot, and Lottie Moss is hot. Mackenzie Phillips, she's not hot, and I'm annoyed. Like, what does Mackenzie Phillips do? Who are you? Oh, it's on one day at a time. That's for losers, I guess. I don't know. Thank you, Viking. I appreciate that. That's very sweet. What the one day at a time is for losers. So why do we even care about what a Mackenzie Phillips is? And where did the Judds come from? Who are they? Why do we care about that? I'm sick and tired of the nepo baby shit. I'm sick and tired of it. Most of them aren't that great. Kendall Jenner, sorry, no. Honestly, like when Kendall Jenner walked the Victoria's Secret show the first time, immediately I was like, this has just cheapened everything. Like Kim Kardashian did Playboy, which immediately after that, Playboy was no longer a status symbol. Like Playboy was like, women really wanted to be a part of Playboy because that meant that like Hugh Hefner was like, I'm going to tell you who is hot. Okay. So if you were one of the ladies in that lineup, then like, boom, now the world is being told by Hugh Hefner, she's hot. So you're going to talk about how hot she is. She's hot. Right. Kim Kardashian got Playboy and immediately, boom, it tanked. It became a nothing. It was no longer that status symbol that we all remember from when I was a kid. It was just like, that's where like the beautiful women went to that magazine. That's where you found the beautiful women. And it was the same thing with like Victoria's Secret. Men jerked off to Playboy and Victoria's Secret catalogs. So between that and then Kendall Jenner being in the Victoria's Secret fashion show, it just, again, done. It's over. It's no longer, the status symbol is gone. Shortly after that, what did they do? They started getting literal retarded people, like actual Down syndrome chicks to be bikini models, which I think is extremely predatory. But they got actual like Down syndrome folk to model bikinis in their catalog. Like, what else are the Kardashians and Jenners going to ruin? I jerked off to Sears catalogs. What's the point in doing Playboy when you can see her getting pounded by Ray J? Yeah, like everybody had already seen that. And then she was like, I remember her even being like, I didn't want to pose nude And so I draped myself in all of these pearls and diamonds, and then they made her go back and pose again to actually be nude. But again, like, why? What was the point? And apparently people bought it. That was the thing, is like, people bought it. She said that it was like one of the highest purchased Playboy magazines in like some recent history or whatever. Probably wasn't. I mean, look at all the other shit that they lied about. Like when they lied about Kylie being a billionaire and all that stuff. Like, it probably wasn't. They just said that to like make her feel better. But everyone was like, why would I do that when I could just see Ray J stick his dick in her butt? We used to run full on ops as kids to get our hands on Playboy. A lot of times though, you could just go play in the woods and there usually was a copy hanging out in there somewhere. Yeah, Playboy meant something back in the day. And then Kim Kardashian ruined it. Victoria's Secret meant something one day back in the day. And then Kendall Jenner ruined it. It's like, no shit. They were like, we want you to walk. It just blows my mind. We want you to walk in our fashion show. Shortly after that, okay, we're gonna get Down syndrome, women with Down syndrome to model bikinis. We're gonna put ladies in wheelchairs to model. I'll be back in 5. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Why do you think I blocked you, healer? You guys, you do these things, and I don't understand what your problem is. I'm going off on a tangent. I'm spitting facts over here. And you think that I'm going to drop everything and stare at the chat looking for your comment. Why? Am I just that boring that you can't listen to me? You can't pay attention to my rant? And you think that I need your commentary in order to make this interesting? For crying out loud. I'm sorry that I'm boring you to death, but I feel like I'm onto something here. Fat trans models may have played a part in that, but when did it happen? After Kendall Jenner walked in the runway show. Yeah, thank you, AV Tom. Courtney's riffing. Let her cook. Let me cook. Healer, I'm sorry. Do you want to just start watching on mute? Do you have a problem with what I'm saying? Because I think that what I'm saying means something. Is this an interactive stream or the monologue diaries? Probably it's more the monologue diaries. Those you little shits always have to butt in and demand attention from me for some fucking reason. It's not your stream, it's mine. We do what I want to do. And also, who fucking cares if it's supposed to be an interactive stream, but I'm going off on a tangent? Hello? What am I? Seriously, you think people want to watch me go like this? That one. No. They want to hear me talking about how the nepo babies are ruining everything. So, healer, don't be mean to me. I have cancer. She's mocking the Legion of Men in Healer's ass. More nepo baby rant. Well, thanks to Healer, I've been thrown off a bit. This isn't Pokemon. I don't have to catch them all, okay? Sometimes there are there are comments that I just won't see. And that's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. He has too many men in there. You know what? That makes sense. There's a legion of men in his butt right now, and he's trying to get them out. So John Phillips, really, I'm mad at him. He had too many kids, okay? Because I'm sick and tired of seeing his dumb kids. They all suck. And I can guarantee you that those stupid bitches also fucking had kids. And I'm probably trying to force them into the entertainment industry as well. And I don't want to deal with it. You suck, your dad sucked, and your kids suck too. Yeah, for the record, Courtney doesn't block anyone. Well, that's not true. A lot of people get banned, but I mean, it's I blocked one person. Most of it's just banning. Yes, but stop interrupting me, okay? You can send a super chat, but even then, wait until the rant is over and I'll get to it. Okay, this one, I have to, oh man. I would like to debate this healer person. I have more men in my ass than he does. Chet Higgs might be the exception to the ruining everything rule. Here's the thing. Is he cool? Isn't he a rapist? Frank, you can apologize for donating my GoFundMe. Oh man, like chat and ask what happened to him. He was making up lies about me and like shit talking me in like a bunch of different chats. So I just banned him. I was like, if you want, you can shit talk me all you want, buddy, but like you're not welcome here. And that was that. Yeah, there's a couple of those that I had to get rid of. But so Chet Hanks. So he's a rapist. Is that what it is? Is that what we're doing here? He's a rapist? I don't know. I was thrown off by him because he looks like a middle schooler's desk. So I don't really know. I don't know much about him. He's Tom Hanks' son. I don't give a shit about that. I figured I want to know, is he a rapist? Did you almost fall off the desk? Yeah, that was scary. There you go. He's a rapist and he's but he looks like he's like covered in tattoos. He looks like he might as well just be Post Malone or some shit. I don't really know anything about him. I might be able to accept him. Okay, maybe. But right now, I don't accept him either. But I especially don't accept any of John Phillips's family at all. None of them. Not a wife, not a child, not a grandchild, not a niece, a nephew. Fuck all of them. They all suck. Someday somebody's gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye. Tell it, baby, you gotta let him hold it down and make it cry. Anyone can do that. Anyone can do that. That doesn't take any special work. They did not deserve any of that. I'm sorry, but they didn't. He's a douche, but the best kind. He's everything his dad hates. I think he may have coined white boy summer. Is he no, not a rapist, a rapist. You know? Like, you know? What does nepo stand for? Nepotism. Like a rapist? Like a rapist, you know? He's a rapper. He's based. Okay. This stresses me out. Because I don't want to accept any nepo babies at all. That extra P in rapist is much different isn't much different to their prison terms. Okay. Well, should I say something else instead? AKA Chet Hayes, his rapist name. Not anyone. You have a badass singing voice. Thank you. Someday somebody's gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye. It just anyone can sing that fucking song. Anyone. Well, why? Why? First of all, that song never should have been recorded. I think he tries to distance himself from Tom. I've heard this. Wait, what? I'd pee if I were being rapped too. A rapist, is that somebody that gift wraps presents for you? Well, a rapist is a guy that, like, you know, doesn't sing. He just like talks over music. Now, here's a little story I got to tell about three bad brothers you know so well. Started way back in history with that rock MCA and me, Mike D. Remember that song? Those were rapists. Should I not say rapist anymore? Is that a problem? Okay, listen, I still have this Mackenzie Phillip broad up on my screen right now, and I fucking can't stand her stupid, ugly face. I'm sick and tired of the nepotism shit. I'm sick of it. I sorry, I just got distracted. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of these retards. Okay, I'm sick of these losers. I'm sick the boobsy boys. Great. I wish you and Kiki and Chrissy would do your Thursday streams again. Those were very entertaining. Those were so fun. I miss those days, but um yeah, they don't do them anymore. So I don't either, I guess. I wouldn't be very fun doing that by myself. So it died. Nightlife died. Oh god, oh, I'm tired. No! Bah! I have to get ready because I have to stay up for what's it called? For Adam's stream. It's gonna start soon. What is what hold on. Do. Yeah. There it is. So there's a link to the stream. So we're gonna be partying, and it's gonna be very soon. I will be there. Ow. Yeah, my back hurts. This is not gonna be good. But yeah, so I'm gonna make Adam take some cosmopolitan quizzes before I go to bed. I'll go like it, but I'm going to bed soon. You don't want to watch me make Adam take cosmopolitan quizzes? Remember when Courtney, Keanu, and Christy sang Backstreet Boys? Oh my God. I remember that. That was so fun. I wish we would have clipped that one. I don't even remember what episode that was now. But we used to derail so much on that show, which I think is good because I think like the nightlife stuff I think is fun, but it can be like too much like in a long stream, right? So if we're streaming for like 2.5 hours or whatever, it can be a lot, right? Of just nightlife. So it was funny when we would like start derailing and doing other dumb shit that wasn't nightlife stuff. Like when we stopped and just had to start talking about how that guy had diarrhea in Gwyneth Paltrow's bed. I told Keanu to sing Spice Girls once and it extended the stream for another 2 hours. Spice Girls are the shit, though. I'm going to mention it to Chrissy if you all can start up nightlife again. Ooh, yeah, I'm down. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, I think that it's fun, like, because it's fun to do nightlife, but it's also fun to like break it up and like start being a bunch of doofuses too. Court, fix your top. Yeah, my boob was coming out. My bras don't fit me anymore. I can't get them to stay in the bra. You'll need other guests too, like my boobs. They're about to come out. Did nightlife to be short? You mean used to be shorter? I don't know. I don't think so. Wait, I never got the whole story. Did Spice Girls really les out a lot? No. No. So Ginger Spice and Scary Spice lesed out with each other. And then she left the group, which ultimately broke the group up because Scary Spice was like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to go be with men. And Ginger was like, oh, fuck, bye. And then they did that one song. Oh, it's such a sweet song that, goodbye, my friend. No, you got me such a gun, but I can still feel you here. It's not the end. Gotta keep it strong before the pain turns into fear. So glad we made it. Time will never change it. No, 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 no. That's a good song. So they did that song about Ginger Spice leaving the band, and then they just didn't really do much after that. And then Mel B got married, and it was Scary Spice got married and invited Ginger Spice to the wedding, but Ginger Spice stayed home and got drunk with her mom. Bye, yay! With $5. Love the shirt tonight. Really, we greatly appreciate it. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna get this channel's gonna get shut down. Gonna have to start taping them up. I've never had boobs this big, I guess. Well, either that or like I think I definitely need to get rid of like my way bigger bras, but my boobs are like fucking huge. Crossbone River covered that. That's not how that works. I heard it was Ginger and Mel one time claiming they tried to les out, and then Ginger said she didn't like it. That's what I just said. Ginger Spice and Scary Spice, but no, Ginger did like it. She was in love with her. Scary had a baby with Eddie Murphy, and he denied it. She got sad drunk? Yeah, she got sad drunk. She got sad drunk. I was waiting for them to get fat and become allspice. I don't think any of them got fat. Zia's still going. She showed the gumbo pot and 3 nip slips. No butthole yet. That's crazy. One day. I credit Frank's McFlurries and McDicks with the boob growth. Yeah, my boobs, my tits are huge. I'm not used to them being this big. This is astronomical, and I can't handle it. She's called Scary Spice because her people are scary. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, nothing fits. Thank you, Frank. I'm a friggin' bowling ball. It's not okay. Scary Spice was on that Bear Grylls survival show with Lottie Moss. What in the hell kind of a show? What? That sounds insane. Courtney, if you can't handle them anymore, I'm sure you can find someone that would. I gotta lose some weight. Shrink them down a little bit. It's fine. They'll still be there. Trust me. Even when I get very fat or very. Sorry, I just new Twitter video coordinated. That's what distracted me. I got a little thrown off for a minute there. You're that fucking okay. Let's watch. Yes, this was what I was trying to prove. I didn't have a bra on anymore. Mariah Carey, she has a sister. I don't even know her name, but her whole life was basically trying to sue Mariah and complain about her existence because that was her sister and she had money. That was it. That was her whole existence. Now she's dead. She had AIDS. She was a prostitute. Ending with the bra on my head. That's beautiful. You never hear guys complaining about all the dick they need to lug around. Well, my problem is that they keep trying to show themselves. They're just like, hello, woo. I have to be careful. But then you guys complain if I'm like, okay, listen, we have to do this. And then like, and now the viewership drops. So I'm like, okay, well, I have to do something, you know? But then they might spill out because my bra is irresponsible. And the problem is, well, maybe I don't want to show all of my bosom. If our dicks got bigger from being fat, all men would weigh 600. True. Like if you guys could get your dicks to grow and yeah. What? Yeah, you would just do whatever it took. And so if that meant like, oh yeah, I gained a bunch of weight, my dick got big. Yeah, all of you guys would be disgustingly fat. The thumbnail said there would be cleavage. Not this one. This thumbnail did not say cleavage because this time it was being very modest. Irresponsible bras by Calvin Klein. You know, I should pitch that to somebody. Who's got a really popular brand right now, though? I know Rihanna has her like lingerie. Who else though? Who's got like? We could do this. We can make this work. We can get the irresponsible bra line somewhere. I don't know if Calvin Klein is it anymore though. We're old. Wait a minute, are you saying I weigh 350 pounds for nothing? Yeah, your dick isn't gonna get bigger. I got my grandson to up and show the kid a little something, something. Oh man, my throat hurts. Someday somebody's gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye. That song sucks. Wilson Phillips sucks. Why I keep getting this like weird feeling that someone's gonna like that like saying that is like a bad thing. Like, oh shit, you just lost an opportunity because one of the Wilson Phillips bitches found the stream where Courtney said that and they don't like you. And that means you don't get whatever thing that is you're trying to do or whatever. If Chrissy can have a follower named after her boobs, I'm sure you can too. Well, nobody wants an account named after my boobs or my missing leg. Wasn't the fat one in Wilson Phillips pretty good? No, she was fat. Lily Phillips sucks. That's true. You know what? Actually, that is true. Lily Phillips sucks. I don't think she's a nepo baby. Is she a nepo baby? Did her parents get her only? Are her family? Is her family? Are her parents the reason why she has an only? I forgot. Is the left or right? It's my right leg. I'm missing my right calf. I'm missing my right leg. The whole right leg. It's not there. No, it's just part of my calf muscle. I called them Whale and Phillips. I'm telling you, they suck. It just makes me so angry. Like, you could have hired anybody to do that. It's just there was no talent behind that fucking song. That's the only one that anybody remembers. So obviously they didn't have like a huge catalog of like incredible music. every time. They harmonized, Courtney. Yeah, so did I. Like ever since 5th grade, I was harmonizing. It's almost. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Oh, I love you. Like, I knew how to do that shit when I was 11 years old, and these grown ass broads got a record deal for it. Well, where the fuck was my record deal? Oh, sweetheart. I thought you were demonizing. Maybe I was. No, I'm just saying, like, who cares if they could harmonize? Anybody can harmonize. Like, they didn't write those fucking harmonies. A Swedish songwriter did. And they just went with it. They didn't even have good harmonies. They weren't the Beach Boys. They weren't in sync. They were just Wilson Phillips. They weren't, it wasn't good. I'm sorry. It wasn't good. You are, though. You're perfect. You're the sweetest dog in the whole world. You're a good girl. Yeah. You're my good girl. No, you're a good baby. You feel okay? I don't know why I thought she was going to answer that, but I have to ask anyway. Do you feel okay? The blonde would sing, then they'd hit the fat one with a cattle prod at the right time. No. Just randomly. Yeah, she's a sweet little midget seal dog. Doesn't she look like a little sea lion or something? You are such a funny looking dog. Hold, please. All right. Sorry, they left. They'll be back. I know. You're just a sleepy. Oh, I know. That was scary. But somebody has to represent the dogs. Okay. Thank you. Greta Thunberg is dead. What are you? Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Your dog has they, them pronouns? What? No, I have 3 dogs. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Greta Thunberg. What happened to Greta Thunberg? She's still alive. I knew it. Dog isn't feeling it. Yeah, she just like, come on. Come on, Penelope. Hi, you're so pretty. I only saw the one. Well, there's 3. Actually, you did see both, but you did see 2 of them, but they just look the same. JK, her boat was on fire. No, I thought it didn't. Wait. Oh, wait. Did it get blown up by the. What happened? What happened to Greta? I mean, who cares? She sucks too. She sucks. Wilson Phillips sucks. I don't know why that was so triggering for me, but it still frustrates me so much. Just like John Phillips had 50 million kids and they all had to be in the spotlight. Like, who cares that he just like stuck his plug into a bunch of different sockets on multiple occasions and now we have to worship all of them? All of the trophies that came out of his sex? Don't give a shit about any of them. Okay, there's Chungus and Penelope. What's the other one? The other one's Cricket. Who showed it? Is it? It's the Penelope show. And here she is hiding. She looks so fucking cute. She has her little paws crossed and she's just staring at me. You're so cute. You're so cute. It makes me want to start fucking drop kicking shit. Yeah. Yeah, okay. She backed away from me, so I don't know that. Whoops. Her boat was hit by a drone and it blew up, but she's alive. Phillips was an incespedo. That's yeah, according to one of them. Which one? Mackenzie? 10 years. Yikes. He was like the OG Joe Biden. Yeah, he sucks. His kids suck. His grandkids suck. Chungus or Destiny, you can only have one. What kind of a question is that? I feel like this is a trick question. You know I'm going to pick Chungus. What's the follow-up? Oh, I bet you have to kill one of them or something. Like what? No more drop kicks for you. That's how you lost your leg. That's not how I lost my leg. I lost my leg in a dance-off when I tried to break dance. Penelope's a nepo baby. Oh no. Well, I have to keep her off camera now. I can't just like hand her a show. No, she needs to work for it. If she even, or am I the nepo baby? Because it's the Penelope show, but here I am running everything. Mackenzie claimed he slept with her and she lost her virginity to Mick Jagger when she was 16. I believe that. The hell is her name? Yeah, there we go. That's so weird. You tried to break dance and you broke your leg off. I hyperextended my calf muscle in it. Whoop. Bye. But I won. So there we go. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go. All right. So I'm gonna head out, but I will be. Whoops. Jeepers. Okay. Oh well. This is not chaotic at all. Whoops. The Penelope show. Okay. So head on over there. I'm going to be over at there. On that in Adam's stream in just a few minutes. Okay. Once this ends, it's going to be that. See you then. Okay. In the meantime, remember, nobody likes to do trust falls. I guess that just means we're having to do this again. Oh no.
Stars are fading, lights descend. Thank you for this time we've spent. Memories shared, hearts will mend. We had such a great time here. Laughter, love, and moments dear. Every smile, every cheer. Now it's time to disappear. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again. Take care, my friend, my heart will tend. Until the day we start anew, forever hold our nights to you. Walking out into daylight, city's glow turns into night. Hold these moments nice and tight. In my dreams you'll shine so bright. Every goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space. Till next time we will embrace. Oh, embrace. I will miss Take care, my friend, my heart will tend until the day we start anew. Forever hold on nice to you. Holy goodbye leaves a trace of a night we can't replace. Take care in every space, till next time we will embrace. Oh, I will miss you till we meet again.